able to stand out here with great boldness and prophesy to the world. You know, we don't have anything to be ashamed of because we've been spiritually endowed with this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. We are not in the dark. Now, if I didn't know, Slakia, if I didn't know nothing, I couldn't be standing out here, man. I'd be at home, you know, or walking around like everybody else, clueless.
Zombified,
You know, exactly. And that hypnos.
Ooh, everything's coming back to that hypnos. That's why the first scripture we read was, it is now high time. Okay, what does high time mean? That is the pinnacle of time, okay, to awaken out of sleep to what this world is really all about, man. Especially for you Israelites, man. God's chosen people, okay?
That's right.
This is the last part. 1 Thessalonians 5:5. Ye are all the children of light. Cause you was talking about that.
So we are all the children of light, going back to Matthew 5 when it talks about a candle that is lit. You know, basically we're a candle, we are
put under the bush, Right. We're the light of the world.
Something about being on a city that's set on the hill can't be hid. That's us.
Yeah,
right. We'll read that again now.
Come on. This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 5. Ye are all the children of light, and the children of the day.
And the children of the day, the children of the kingdom.
Right.
Of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. When you go to Luke 17:21, it tells you that the king, Yahushua himself said, the king, he said, if somebody say, where is the kingdom? Don't say, oh, lo here or lo there. The kingdom of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is within us.
Right.
That's the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that illuminates us.
That's that
lightens us. Yeah, bro.
That's that unction.
That unction. That's that unction.
That's that unction.
That's it, all right? Come on. It's all coming together, all right?
I'm telling you, hey, listen, it's a when you think about what the word mystery means, the word mystery goes into darkness. Okay?
Yeah, you right.
Yeah. Right. You know? Whereas it's not a mystery unto the elect of Yahweh Shem Yahushua that have been given this unction. It says to know all things, man. You know? So let me finish that. It says,
oh, and just in case, oh, you on the phone? Go ahead, bro. Now I was gonna say, just in case you had to leave, what Trump did last night or yesterday, firing those missiles into Syria, he just kicked off World War III. World War III is going to be the end of America.
Right.
So just know that. If you don't get anything else, World War III is coming. All right.
Yeah. This is 1 Thessalonians 5:5. Ye are all the children of light and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness.
Man, that's perfect.
I gotta continue reading, man. Ooh, man, it says, therefore, let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober.
Let us not sleep as do others, man.
I'm gonna look up that word
sleep.
When you
look at the population as a whole, they are asleep.
Right.
And the brother mentioned that, you know, I made the statement that was earlier today about get out.
Right.
It couldn't have came at a more perfect time because it's time for Jake to get out. It's time for us to get out of this system, get out of this mindset.
Right.
This mentality, this Babylonian mentality that keeps us locked down on this lower vibration where, you know, everybody who's found in that vibration will eventually, ultimately be destroyed. We got to come out of that. We got to get out of that. And the only thing that's going to wake you up, that flash of light, that's symbolic in that movie, that flash of light that's going to wake you up, is us bringing out the truth of these scriptures. Nothing else.
Yeah.
Brother, you don't mind? You fine with you? I want to get that one more time.
Yeah, hey, come on. I was looking up that word sleep, but Esau messing with me. I'm gonna pull out the Strong's on.
Okay.
Nah, I'm gonna pull out the Strong's on and see, cause hey,
surprised it's the same.
Yeah, hey, I just wanna, you know, Lord willing, it's the same.
I need this while you
look
for that. This Matthew chapter 5, verse 14. Ye are the light of the world. Who is ye? Ye are the children, that Israel of God.
Right.
That's spoken about, I believe that's Ephesians 6 and 14. That Israel of God, the elect. The elect are the light of this world. So in other words, you want to find the light, you want to become illuminated, you got to come find us.
Right.
The men in Great Millstone. Beginning from the apostles on down, man. If you put oil in your lamps, back when Yahweh Shai was on the scene, then you can get this light. But if you didn't get that unction back then, you can't get it now today. If you didn't get that anointing back under Yahweh Shai, we can't give it to you in these last days.
Right.
So that's why we tell you this is only for the elect.
Right.
So again, this is Matthew chapter 5, verse 14. Ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, and it giveth light unto all that are in the house. Or verse 16. Let your light so shine before men,
Right.
that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven.
Yeah. I mean, so as the brother was talking about, this light, man, it's so beautiful because back in ancient times, you used what for light?
You had candles and lamps.
You had candles and lamps. So as the brother was talking about, you need oil, okay, in order to light or to have illumination, okay?
Yep.
And that oil comes from Yahweh Shai, Shai, which is this unction, okay? So I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna read that verse again. This is 1 Thessalonians 5 and 6. Therefore, let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober.
So right, let us not sleep as do others. You know, we got work to do. Those of us in this truth, we have work to do.
Right.
You know, there are those that are asleep, they slumbering upon their beds, and then there are those that are up early in the morning, like the brother just read, the night is far spent.
Right.
What comes after the night? Morning.
Right.
And you got early in the morning,
Right.
where it's still dark, but you know that the sun is almost about to come up.
Right.
Well, this is that time, that early morning time, and the elect are up working.
Right.
So we can't sleep like others because we have work to do. We see that the sun is about to peep up over the horizon. We see this. And how do we see it? We see it by the prophecies. Through the prophecies that unction gave us the eyes to see and to know and understand. And so we out here working.
God.
Right, we don't have time to sleep, man. We got work to do.
And if I could, Salaki, if I could real quick, if you ever thought back to majority of how lifestyles were in ancient kingdoms, in an ancient world, you had to get up early, okay? You had to get, you had to get that gap in, you know what I'm saying? You had to get up early in the morning, you know what I'm saying? Because the day as far as gardening, okay, vegetation, okay, feeding livestock, all that had to be early, man. So that's the same thing in which the prophets of Yahweh Shai doing, okay? But I want to finish this real quick, and then I'm gonna get this verse. I don't know. Esau messing with the phone now. This is 1 Thessalonians 5 and 6. Therefore, let us not sleep as others do, but let us watch and be sober. For they that sleep in the night.
Sleep in the night. It said, let us watch and be sober. You know, and that's why we know what's going on and what time it is on the geopolitical stage.
Right.
We know what time it is because we are watching. That's
Right.
a part of that work.
Yeah.
We have to, like I said, we can't come out here and be ignorant. The scriptures say, be not ignorant in any matters, great or small.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
We can't be ignorant. We have to know what time it is because we are the light. You know?
That's right.
Got it up? Yeah, ain't nothing but the devil, man.
Yeah. I mean, I'm connected again, but it's a scripture in Acts talking about how the prophets rose up early, teaching. You know what I'm saying? As far as teaching to the people, because like I mean that's our whole duty as watchmen. You know, is to give warning to the people, specifically the nation of Israel. You know, like we are standing on guard, man. Giving you this light. We standing on the hill. We standing on the hill. You know, just as Paul and many of the other apostles, when they went and preached, they went on the hills, okay? Like a physical hill. Right now, this is the highest point in which we can cry out to our people, okay? In the main highways and byways, in the agora, in the marketplace, you know? This is back in 1 Thessalonians 5 and 7. For they that sleep, sleep in the night, and they that be drunk, and they that be drunken are drunken in the night. But let us who are of the day be sober, putting on the breastplate of faith and love, and for an helmet, the hope of salvation. Yeah, and I went into that word hope earlier today, and how the word hope, the word hope in itself goes back to having confidence and trust in the future of Yahweh Shemi Yahushua. And I want to say the definition says something along the lines of how hope can only come from those that believe in Yahweh Shemi Yahushua.
Yeah. Come on.
So the point being here is we have that hope of salvation, man. That's why we can stand out here in the day. That's why we can proclaim the name of Yahweh Shemi Yahushua. That's why we're not afraid of what happens to us in this time. Because we know of the future, okay? That future kingdom, Lord willing, will be in it, reigning righteously as joint heirs.
That's right.
You got something, brother?
Not offhand.
Let's see. Yeah, I mean, hey, that was the point. Yeah, I wanted to find that other point. We can go back here in Jeremiah. I'm still holding that. This is Jeremiah 50 and 23. Says, how is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How is Babylon become a desolation among the nations? I have laid a snare for thee. Says, I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon, and thou was not aware. So like, hey, Yahweh should be outside as Trump, even Putin, you know, all these the UN, right? The United Nations and the European Union, they are all in a snare, all right, man?
All right.
They are all in a snare that Yahweh Shemi Yahushua has set up, man.
That's it.
You know? Like the whole while, they're going back and forth and fighting each other, okay? Thinking that they're trying to get an advantage. They're trying to get a foothold on one another here in this world. And as Apostle Ramlov had went into, hey, the only thing that they're doing is forwarding the prophecies leading up into the battle of Jehoshaphat.
That's right.
Or Yahweh Shaphat, you know, which means Yahweh's judgment, you know, that great decision, that great judgment, okay, of who's going to be delivered and who's going to be in that lake of fire, you know?
That's right.
You got something?
I got this one for you, the
Okay.
one you were looking for.
Okay.
This is Acts chapter 5. And, all right, I'm going to start at 18. Acts 5 and 18. 17. Then the high priest rose up, and they that were with him, which is in the sect of the Sadducees, and were filled with indignation, and laid their hands on the apostles, and put them in the common prison. But the angel of Yahweh by Shemi Yahushua by night opened the prison doors and brought them forth and said, go stand and speak in the temple to the people all the words of this life.
Right.
That's the thing, man. Jake ain't about this life.
No. And plus, hey, Jake, it's crazy, man, because Jake don't mind going to prison for drugs, you know, to be viewed as a thug, okay, or if he break into a house or whatever the case may be. But you're not gonna go to jail for this word. That's what the apostles. That's what the brother had just read. It said that the Pharisees had indignation against the apostles and put them in prison, man, for preaching this light. You know? Hey, the so-called white man hates to see so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans out on the highways and byways confessing his name and the truth of who his chosen people are.
That's right.
Okay? Because he's not. Okay? As much as he wants to fake it, okay, as much as he wants to push his right hand of falsehood, none of those things can come about because the men of the Lord are out here testifying of this word.
That's right. Acts 5, verse 20. Go stand and speak in the temple to the people all the words of this life. And when they heard that, they entered into the temple early in the morning and taught. But the high priest came, and they that were with him, and called the council together and all the senate of the children of Israel, and sent to the prison to have them brought. That was the point that they was in the temple preaching early in the morning.
Yeah. I mean, because just like we're doing right now. I mean, early is a metaphor for two things. One is time, okay, and another one is the time of day. Well, both of them are time, you know, because right now, as far as prophecy is concerned, we are telling you things before it happens. That's early, you know, and likewise, getting up early before the people come in. That's early because why? If you think about it, the people were still asleep, and they were up already in the temple. so it's a double metaphor. Sleeping in the sense of actually laying down, but they will also sleep as far as darkness, not having the understanding, that unction, that oil, that knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that was given to the prophets to know all things. Okay?
I got this for you. This ain't the one, but
it's all green. Hey, it's all water.
Yeah, come on. All right. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 1. Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them.
Right, yeah. I mean, hey, how are you gonna remember like these things unless someone is telling you? You know, you gotta know. When you see the men of Yahweh Shemi Awashai, specifically the apostles of Great Millstone, okay, just to make a distinction, because you're gonna see a lot of quote unquote teachers out on the highways and byways, okay. But as far as 100% truth, you can't get it nowhere else but here with the apostles of Great Millstone, okay.
That's right. And, that was the point that it said, remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth.
Right.
That means early.
Right.
The youth is your early ages.
That's right.
You know, so that's saying in this truth we have men of all ages. But that's saying when you hear this truth, don't put it off. Don't be procrastinating.
Right. Right. Yeah.
You come across this truth, get into this thing.
Yeah. Come. Go ahead.
You know. Don't try to wait around like the black woman to do and want to wait till she gets 60 and give quote unquote give her life to the Lord.
No, right.
Remember thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not. I'll read it again. Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 1. Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them.
Yeah, because what's gonna happen is, just like the brother was talking about, you're gonna get an old bottle, okay, trying to come up here and learn something, you know, and can't accept it. They can't accept it because they've been corrupted this whole time by that sorcery, okay, that spell, that enchantment, okay, that witchcraft that the so-called white man has casted on all these people, specifically our people. You know, you can't tell 2/3 of our people that the president is a puppet. That America is ran by the Federal Reserve Bank. That the Federal Reserve Bank is tied to essentially international bankers, okay, and that those international bankers are in cahoots with the Vatican.